Women, fantastic, great to see you. Welcome Down Under. First
Thank
time,
you.
is this a true
First
fact?
time.
Right,
Yeah.
not quite New Zealand. Next time would be awesome. Just a little bit of a wander across the ditch. Would be great. Welcome. I'm looking back over the last 5 years, really, and we know that the first film kicked off and ignited this amazing sense of girl power. But looking at this one as well, I feel like it champions beyond gender that theme of acceptance. And I just want to get a sense from you, even 5 years on and now with the third film, do you still get kind of blown away with how it connects with people universally across the globe?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I mean, it's a story about underdogs, and who doesn't like a good story about people that, like, we're not necessarily like the cool, we're really cool, but we're kind of like
in
nerds.
our minds. Yeah. We much
Which
like
is
our
really
characters
fun.
personally too, but
Yeah.
characters are not the coolest.
No,
but that's why they're cool.
But that's why they're cool. So I think that everybody wants to root for us, you know, and we're all so
Yeah.
fun and
I guess the message of the film is that we're all such different individuals, but we come together as a team to achieve something. And I think that spirit is, not bound by gender or nationality or anything like that. So I think that's why, like, universally, people really relate to the Pitch movies.
Oh my God, yeah. I mean, in New Zealand, it's the same thing. It's almost got to kind of that craze cult level, and everyone's super pumped about there being a third film.
Yay!
You get that?
Thanks, New
we love you.
It is also, and it's the third film. I don't want to give too much away about it, but it felt, particularly as an audience member, you watch a film and you want to believe that you're not all acting necessarily, that the love is real and the friendship is real. And you guys just, I don't know.
It's a good thing because the love is real.
The love is really real.
And it's also, on some days, it didn't feel like we were working. It felt like more we were hanging out.
The cameras just happen to be there.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we would just talk, and then some of it goes in the movie.
It's true.
That actually happened a lot.
I know.
We're like, oh, they were rolling. Crap. Good thing I was a little bit ditzier than normal. Because I hope Chloe
The
is.
perfect amount of ditzy. Yeah.
It's really hard to do, guys. I wouldn't mock it.
I think you get that sense, again, without giving too much away, but we should all stay for the end credits, let's be fair about this.
Yes. I know. When I saw it, I started tearing up.
We did not know that was coming.
I had no idea that was coming. It was like,
I think a lot of people will see the end credits and feel certain things, but for us, I mean, that was like a yearbook, and it was
Of course.
really hard to watch. I mean, this
also
is like
because
our
I
family.
looked so young.
Don't do that to yourself.
But I was like,
No, we
whoa,
haven't
this is
aged. We haven't aged.
Not a day.
Yeah.
But it's
Oh,
actually,
you're
even
sweet,
you
Rebs.
talking about it is making me a little goosey. It just really made you realise that we connect with all of these characters, just as audience members. Find the interesting thing as well, that none of you or anyone else in the film feels like a cliche, which is super hard to do these days. What do you think? How did you get that right? I know it's about the script and how it's delivered, but...
Yeah, I mean, when I first read the first one, and you see, like, the mean girl, right?
Yeah.
And that can be done so easily, like that typical, stereotypical mean girl. But, you know, Aubrey has so much heart, and there's so much under the surface, and she wants to be so good because she has so much doubt and fear that it's not just mean, but there's so much underneath it. So I just wanted to make sure.
That's such a testament to you because, camp she's just come straight off a Broadway play. I mean, she's just so exceptional, as is Brittany. And the way they play their characters, which could have come off really stereotypical, that you just love their characters so much and they're so interesting. And personally, I want to see like 8 more movies. And me in it as well.
And obviously we could go on about her as well.
Rebel,
But
come on.
that is so much,
Yeah.
I think it's this sort of lightning in a bottle sort of combination of the writing of Kay Cannon from the very beginning, where when you read these characters, you think, wow, they're different, they're not stereotypes. And then all of us working with Jason Moore on the first one and the directors out beyond really gave us the opportunity to make them layered and interesting and have quirky little things. Like, Chloe wasn't supposed to be a close talker. We just made her that because we thought it would be kind of funny. And then it sort of like elevated
Snowballs from there.
Yeah. And so it was, I think, not only like,
That was a great choice, by the way.
Really good.
but like
it's
Rebs
funny.
being amazing and like and everybody that brings their personality and their life to the characters. Not only that, but I think it's just testament to the writing and directing as well.
Fat Amy was originally American, and so when I auditioned as an American.
At the table read, the
Yeah, at the
first
table
table
read, I
read.
was American, and then it was like 2 or 3 days before our director said he heard me talking in my normal voice and he said, I think Fat Amy should be that.
Oh my gosh.
And it was a brilliant move.
Yeah.
But it changed the whole character.
Yeah,
in that one
and
moment.
I actually had to re-record my vocals that I'd already recorded for the first film
about that.
to be more Australian.
Speaking of which, there is a character in this film who's not Australian that has to speak Australian, and actors have been known to butcher the New Zealand and Australian accents, let's be fair. He does not butcher it. Did you have a hand in
that's
coaching him to
great.
sound so ridiculously authentic?
We just went out to dinner one night.
Is that all it took?
You guys are just really good.
Yeah, John Lithgow is an amazing. He just won an Emmy. He's such a brilliant actor, and he was literally cast like a few days before the movie started. And he's such a great addition and a great villain for the third movie.
Oh, I loved him. He was awesome. Hey, one last question. You've had a massive roller coaster of a year. You've had to talk about it ad nauseum. But you've taken your character and empowered women everywhere to take a stand and take no bullshit. And I wanted to get a sense more from you guys working in Hollywood, how you feel about Rebel's stand and what it means for all of you working in this environment.
I'm like, you want to go?
No.
Oh, I was just saying, I'm like so inspired by it. I mean, I think that this whole transition in Hollywood right now, when people start standing up for themselves, it's just gonna snowball. So people can be inspired by what she's done, and hopefully, publications will also be inspired to not print things that are untrue and things like that. So I'm like very proud of Rebel, to be honest.
Oh yeah, definitely. She's a role model before this, but we were always so proud of her that she was going through this with such dignity. I mean, it really does show young girls and also so many other people in any business that they're in that, bullshit is bullshit and you need to stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we were in Mexico together just before I flew out for the case, and I
Did a
remember
nice tan
talking.
for the court case.
Yeah.
Court couture. Yeah.
And these girls are just, just knowing that they're my friends and they're supportive was really helpful. And Chrissy gave me that little koala purse that I held every day in the court case.
So
Well,
sweet.
Good on you. Just amazing. Thank you.
No worries.
I have to go. You guys have all been fantastic.
So
Thank you
nice
very
to
much.
meet you. Lovely to